Well, looky what here turned up last night. 2004 Chevy Impala, 3400 motor. Complaints on this car is it pegs the heat temp gauge and comes back down to normal. No heat inside the car. One place has told him head gaskets are out. Yeah, but we're kind of finding that hard to believe. He says it's full of antifreeze. So we're don't look like it's full to me. And looks like they've got the green in it. So I'm going to top it up. It says there's nothing in the oil. It doesn't even steam out the exhaust. Nope, there's nothing in the oil. So I'm thinking it's got air in the system looking at it. Let's see what the tell sign is. Okay, well, cap kind of says there's water in it. But she looks really good down in there. Well, let me find my antifreeze. We'll top her up and start it up and see what we got. Okay, I started it up and they said it was bubbling. Well, it ain't bubbling. That's what they went by. They said it was a float head gasket. Well, can't see where anything else has been done. Alright, I'm going to run her for a while and see what it's doing. It's definitely got a wheel bearing now. Can you hear that? And he ain't kidding it. It's heading, that's only in a mile. But notice one of the problem, it doesn't have a speedometer. See, it almost pegs it, then it comes down. There is absolutely no heat in the car. And no speedometer. It's got 177,887 miles. It's not. He never said anything about the speedometer not working. So, alright, I want to see if this thing's got air in the system here. I'll be back. And I'm cracked this blader open and I'm not. There should be fluid there. I see how that works now. Okay. I gotta turn the centerpiece. Okay, let me see what message it is. little bit on you guys, damn it. Not too bad. Give you a little bit right there on the lens. Alright, I want to bleed a little more out of that and see what happens. Look at the temp now. That's after 1.5 gallons of antifreeze and bleeding a ton of air out of the system. And I've got perfect heat now. That is... I think she was just airlocked. Looks like the radiator had been replaced in this, and I bet you nobody could get the air out of the system. That is blowing beautiful heat. The wind's going this way and you're not, that's normal steam now. I mean, that might have been a simple fix. I got a lot of steam coming up off there because I spilt a lot of antifreeze. Well, not a lot, but coming out the air hole. So, all right. Okay, just talked to him. Oh, now the speedometer's working. Huh. So, said, did you know that's not working? He says, heck yeah, I was stuck at 30 last night. Well, there's no way I'm going that fast already. Sure just don't feel like the tranny shifting. What the hell you are? He said go drive around for a little while and see how it does. Well, by God, it's working now. Huh. Yeah, he says, yeah, I know I got a wheel bearing out. He might do that, or he might let me do it. So just go put some miles on it and make sure. But all I tend to tell you is the heat in this thing is working now. He said he knows nothing about what's been done to this car. Because I asked him, I said, oh, that's what burned yesterday. Interesting. Come back by and they had a car burn up in this grove, it looks like. Seen a fire down here, couldn't figure out what it was. There's a burned out car sitting there now. But oh, we'll drive her around and check her out. Well, the speedometer seems to be kind of working. I think it needs a new cluster because I watched the needle, it jumps around. It can't make up its mind, so I think it's bad speedometer. I don't know. That's his problem, he said. We've gone, well, we got 177,907 miles on it. And if the gas gauge is actually working right, boy, this little 3400 is hard on gas. I didn't think it'd be. It seems like I burned up an awful lot of gas in that distance. But, get her back to the shop, pop the hood, check the reservoir again, make sure there ain't no bubbling in there, and I think we got her looked. I love this dual heat thing. My wife would be happy with that. she could be roasting and I could be having the cold air. So told her our next vehicle we get is going to have that. And I see I still got spots on my lens. So, all right, that kind of freaked me out. I guess this button here's the cruise. I bumped it and all of a sudden I felt the accelerator pull away from my foot, and I'm like, what's going on? Well, we're back to the shop here, and we'll go pop the hood and make sure there's nothing leaking. Alright. Well, I can't see any leaks. There's a little water left around under here from when and some of that's from the spray out. I mean, there was a head gasket or something, whether that would be bubbling into the reservoir. And he told me to go take her out, and I drove it, and I drove it hard. It never heated up. And we got the 190 and it's staying there. I mean, it's... So... And you know, here was a prime candidate where I'm not a guy to take somebody for a ride, because last night I had permission to tear into this and do head gasket or head gaskets. He was willing to rip this car apart. And I just didn't feel it was right with the description that he got. And like I told the other guy works in the shop, and he wouldn't have made no money off messing with this car if he knew it was just air in the system. I mean, that's why he said it was going to be. They told him 8 hours to replace the gaskets and that. So, but I mean, and if it was burning water, we would have the steam rolling out the exhaust. That exhaust is clean, so there's no water going through there. I told him, I said, it looks like the radiator's been replaced, and I don't think they got all the air out of the system. I don't know. So I guess I'll call him back and let him know that oops, sorry about that. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. See, it's had a new fuel pressure regulator put on, it looks like. I think that's what that is. That's been replaced. I mean, let's see what the bottom of it. Okay, now see, that looks normal now. You guys see it? Probably not. Anyway, I see a valve going up and down. I mean, oil's nice color. I think I'm going to call this one done unless he wants me to do this wheel bearing up here. See, that's the other thing. This guy's a mechanic too, but he just had a new baby, and he's like, boy, kids take up time. I said, yes, they do. So I'm just going to let it sit here and idle for a little longer and call him, and maybe he'll bring me something else to work on, because he was kind of talking about that last night. So, all right. Well, that sucks. Forgot the gal that I got to go pay the REC bill with goes to lunch from noon to 1, and my fat finger hit the button. So I'm sitting here thinking, what can we do? Because that car there, it's fixed. Other than the other problems he knows and he can do himself, I guess. It's done for what he wanted me to do. So I'm thinking about rolling down the window, getting out, and maybe go get some keys and see what vehicle start here. So I guess maybe we'll bring the brown truck around, and maybe I'll put that in. and figure out why it's dying. Because the last couple of times I drove it, it all of a sudden just died on its own. And it's probably cap and rotor in that, if not the distributor too, I bet. I got that brake line to fix. That's one reason I haven't been driving the 90. I got some brake line here, so hopefully. But I guess we'll go get some keys and go see what all starts. See if the dually starts, see if the 98 starts, see if the Tahoe will start. Last time I tried starting a Tahoe, it just sat there. I ain't doing nothing. But it was throwing a error code before cam sensor, so it's either the one on the front of the motor or it's the distributor went out in the Tahoe. See, that distributor was in that motor from the truck crash. So, well, I'll open the window and we'll get back out of the truck because I still got to get a door handle to get out. So my electric motor quits. I'm going to be playing bitch to get out of here. So, all right. Oops, that's not going to be a good way to start testing trucks. Which one shall we test first? Should we do that? Fake GMC? Ha! No motor, no training. Should we do the 90? It runs. Just don't stop at the greatest. Tahoe? Dually? Tahoe fought us last time. Should we start with that one? That might be a good one to start with. Let's start with this one. Let's see what happens today. Okay. I miss you, Tahoe. I gotta get you. I do like driving this Tahoe. Okay, we got battery. She just will not. Yep. No go on the Tahoe. That's not good. All right. Let's go. Okay, as I try them, I'll put my keys back in my pocket. Let's try this 98. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Let's see. Uh-oh. Well, deader than a popcorn fart. Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, we'll be pulling the battery out of this one. That's 2 strikes, guys. I'm not batting very good here, am I? Well, I'll get that battery out. Okay, dually. Well, you gonna help us make it 50-50 here? Okay. Yay, we got one! Oh yeah, that's right, this thing's about out of gas. Hey, we got one, okay. Oh, window won't roll down. Okay. Okay, we got one. 1 out of 4. Well, let's see what this 90 will do. Boy, that was tight. Okay. Boy, it smells real good in here now compared to what I did when I got this truck. All right. And we have 2 out of 4 that run. So we hit 50-50 on cold starts today. So let this one run, warm up. I'll let the dually run for a little while. I guess I'll go get some tools and pull this battery and get it in the shop and get it charged. I guess let it warm up and then I'll charge it. I don't know why the thing was it did like that. So almost lost my wrench here. I guess I left a bottle of water in here. So okay. Yeah, we'll let her run. So all right, let me go get some tools and we'll yank a battery. I guess that ain't good. I walked off, come back, and she's not running. And my starter's busted, I can tell now. Well, I know she's out of gas and it's got a busted starter. And this one ain't gonna be a cheap starter from what I got told. So, okay. Kind of going downhill here. Had 3 dead ones, and not having no luck here with trucks. Not having luck with anything. So, shit! I forgot that one. Forgot the 13 for the one down there. And it's in there tight, so. I guess we'll run back and... Yep, she's in there tight. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hope you guys haven't gotten cold sitting here. I left you outside here. So, walking out here, the 90 was kind of going bleh. Like I didn't know what it wanted to do for sure. I guess I'll let this battery warm up today and then put it on the charger. Throw it in the back of this 90 since I'm going to move it. '90's over there galloping around. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. It's just like bleh, 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 falling on itself. Boy, it really smells good in here. Well, she still wants to move. Yeah, I think we'll back this into the shop and maybe work on this next day. Kind of got a crowded house here. Anyway. '90 sounds really good. I mean, other than that gallop spit sputter like I wanted to die. And if I do what I'm thinking about lifting the box and maybe just go ahead and replace the fuel pump. I don't know. Should have painted that water pump. You should just kind of. Anyway, we'll look at her. Maybe I'll check on a fuel pump for a 1990s. Probably want to fall down when I hear the price. And there she's. She just can't make up her mind. Once I idle high, then drop down, and then starts going blub 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 blub. Like it's going to die, and then it don't. I don't know. Well, we got 2.5 out of 4, I guess. I guess dually really don't count as a full run since it died on us. Darn it. So, I'm pretty sure it was out of gas last time when I parked it there. When I backed it up, it just did that. And I'm like, shit, that's right. Because the dually gauge don't go all the way down to the red. Anyway, alright. Well, I guess I didn't kill enough time. It only took 20 minutes, so I guess I'll take you guys with me on a blood sugar test. Yes, I do check it. Because I'm kind of feeling, yeah, so. Kind of. Oh, my blood the last couple of days has been a little harder to get here, so let's see what we get. $109. I know that's in normal range, but boy, do I feel funky when I'm in normal range. So I guess I should go find something to eat. Well, actually, you know what we're going to try today? We're going to try bag of popcorn here. It's natural flavored white popcorn. It's supposed to be all this. I seen something on here. Maybe that was the other box. I don't know. I've been in the other box. It was saying it didn't have something in it. So I guess I'll have this for lunch today. And water. Got a tub of water over there. So yeah. REC was out here working on their lines. They had to disconnect me for about 2 minutes, switched me back over to another line. They said they've been having troubles out here, and so I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyway, I'll eat this, and if I think of anything else interesting to talk about, I'll go from there. So I don't understand people. I mean, I can start out the day so high. Actually, I started out low today. I started out the day at 113. And went to this convenience store because we don't have anything at home that we can make quick. And I grabbed a sausage egg croissant and a piece of bacon cheese pizza. That's all I've ate. I'm down to 113. I'm going to eat this popcorn and see what it does. And drink water and see. Because I know, talking to one of you guys last night, you thought you were preaching to me and lecturing me, but I don't know, maybe you're helping me get my head going and trying to decide to eat a lot less, and that's going to be having to get the family on board too. And I'd like to eat with the family, but I guess they can't cut back on their own right now. I ain't going to force them, but I will just eat at my computer, and that way I don't feel tempted to keep going. And maybe I am eating more than what I realized. I don't know. And you also suggested writing down stuff. I'm not very good at that. I'm not even good at that for doing motor work. I should write it down, but I always keep it up here. So, but I do have some engine build sheets that I designed so I could record all measurements and everything as I put it together. But unfortunately, some of the tools that I measure with are gone, so I got to get them replaced. So, anyway, yeah, I called the guy. He must have been selling the car off the lunch. Who knows? And because he's a car dealer. So we'll pop this up and we'll be back. Okay, I'm sitting here reading this box, and this is kind of interesting. When it's unpopped, it's 120 calories, but after it's popped, it's 25. Calories from fat when it's not cooked, 50. After it's cooked, it's 10. Does the stuff disappear in the bag or what? Uncooked total fat is 8%, 1 gram. After it's cooked, it's 1%. Saturated fat when you start, 5%, 0 grams, 0% when cooked. Cholesterol, 0 across. Sodium, 13 before it's cooked, 1% after it's cooked for the 25 milligram. Yes, my phone's dying. Kind of funny reading this, that after it's cooked, everything disappears. Where's it go? But now the guy got a hold of me on the car, and he's going to be out tonight to get it. He's like, well, I said, I ran it. It's run over an hour and a half. I drove it 23 plus miles. I shut it off, grabbed the radiator hose, see if it's sitting there bubbling in the motor or nothing. Nothing. Let it set, and you know when cars set, they'll warm up. I turned that on, and it went right to 200. Fans kicked in, it started. So, hopefully he brings another one out. He was talking last night, he's got a few more that he needs worked on, but can't win them all. Like I said, I guess I'm too honest. And that's why I like to be. He was thinking he had a head gasket out because that's what he was told by somebody else, but he didn't want to pay their labor. And I could have said, yep, it's a head gasket, and just ripped that car apart and made a few $100 off it, but I got a conscience, and some of these shops I know, they'll pull something like that, and then they go home and sleep. And I don't know how anybody can sleep doing that to people, but anyway, time is not going fast enough today. It's going slow. So, well, I'm gonna do a little bit more of this, and about an hour or so I'll check to see what it did for my levels, if it did anything. But well, alright, okay, after eating my popcorn, I'm still dropping. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't know. Alright, so I guess I've killed enough time. I can head over. That gal will be there. I can give her some money on the electricity bill out here. And I guess verifying I'll check it one more time when I get over there. That'll give me about, because it's going to take me about 25 minutes to get there. I'll check it one more time. If I'm still dropping, I guess I better find something to eat. The popcorn filled me, yes, but the number's going down, and I can feel it. I'm just like different. I know my body's so used to being through the rough, but getting down into this low range, I'm like, whoa, I don't like it. So anyway, I'll check it again here in a little while and see if that stuff turned up and spread out. And all the popcorn did is took away the hunger, just didn't give me any boost. So, well, we'll see you guys here in a little bit. This lens today is really attracting dirt. I don't know why or how, but it does. Well, I just got reminded I gotta go somewhere this afternoon. So, yep, I got gloves in here. I'm good to go. I guess I'm going to head home. Green, 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 green. Yep, green. Head home and get this probably edited up and put up. Well, if you've seen this, you already know I put it out there, huh? But nope, the only other thing that's planned for now is to get the guy that car and get that guy the car and do the oil change in the daughter's and maybe the wife's car. So not really eventful. So I guess we'll call that a day for today, and hope you all enjoyed it. I had some fails on the cold start, so hey, can't win them all now, can we? So, all right, well, I guess thanks for watching, everybody. And oh, I did break down and buy some food. I forgot my meter, but I know I needed something. I bought 2 pieces of vegetable pizza. And actually, the way they made it, it's got less crust than a single. They made it like a flat pizza or something, I don't know. But had all the vegetables and that on it, so, and I like it that way. So, anyway, I guess thanks for watching and talking with me and supporting me. And we'll see what tomorrow brings now. All right, catch you later, and God bless everybody. Take care.